We all make mistakes, but repeating them can prove costly, especially with your finances. One bad investment can wipe out the entire gain your portfolio has made in a year. I am Dinesh Bhasin from Mint's personal finance team. In this episode of Why Not Mint Money, we'll look at financial mistakes that you need to avoid this year. We all know saving is important, and most of us do save regularly, but without defining what we are saving for. Without a written financial plan, we just put money away without a destination in mind. As a result, your portfolio can get scattered over different financial products, or it can be heavy in one asset. This year, focus on having a clear investment strategy. If you're wondering how to go about it, here are some tips. Think of the most important goals that you have. It can be retirement, saving for your children's education, or their marriage. Write them down. Think of the amount that you would need for each financial goal at present. Then decide by when do you want to achieve them. The next step is to calculate the future value of the corpus that you have decided by accounting for inflation. To know this, search for financial goals calculator on internet. Such calculators can help you understand the future value of your corpus and how much you need to save each month to achieve these goals. You need to start early to reach your goals comfortably. Once you complete the exercise, you will know the purpose of your investment. It will help you to track and manage your finances. Every year you can take a stock and understand where do you stand. You also need to start early to reach your investment goals comfortably. Don't procrastinate your investments. If you don't have the required fund, start small. The idea here is to be disciplined. You will be surprised to know how small investments can create a significant corpus over time. Say you want to save rupees 1 crore. If you want to achieve it in 10 years at the rate of 12% returns, you will need to invest rupees 44,000 every month. But if you have an investment horizon of 15 years, you need to invest just 20,000 a month. That's half of the money that you need in 10 years. That's the magic of compounding. Starting early helps, but you also need to be disciplined and continue investing every month. Don't let market dictate when you should invest and when you shouldn't. If the returns from your mutual fund falls, don't bother about it. Returns will come sooner or later if your choice of funds were good. Stay away from asset classes that are in vogue. This is typically seen when gold price starts to rally. Last year, when gold prices saw a steep rally, investors rushed to invest in it, but the rally was short-lived. In 2019, many debt fund investors also saw defaults and frauds eating into their returns. Many of these investors opted for credit risk fund based on previous year's returns. It was one of the categories that were performing really well among all the debt funds. There's a saying about life insurance products in India. They are always sold, never bought. So don't fall for agent sales pitch about the benefits of investing in life insurance product. Agree that ULIPs have come of age. There are new age ULIPs that claim to be as low cost as a direct mutual fund investment. Despite this, combining investment and insurance is a bad idea. When you invest in the recently launched low cost ULIPs, the amount that goes into the investment fund varies depending upon the age of the insured. For someone young, the mortality charges are low compared to someone who's say in his 50s. There are problems with disclosure also. Not all insurance companies declare their entire portfolio. If your fund is not doing well, you can't just change your fund. You will need to exit the entire insurance plan. Finally, avoid traditional insurance plans. They are opaque and they have returns that are lower even than bank fixed deposits. Most mistakes happen when a person is in a rush to invest, and most of us leave tax planning to the last few months of the financial year. Just because you want to get done with tax saving investments, don't rush to invest in instruments where you can put money quickly, like the tax saving fixed deposits or life insurance products. Avoid putting lump sum money in tax saving mutual funds. Instead, what you can do is, you can start an SIP in this month and continue it over the next financial year so that you don't need to rush next year. Even in the last few months of the financial year, you can choose instruments that can help you over the long term. You can choose a mix of ELSS, PPF, and NPS. You can invest in them based on your asset allocation. Financial mistakes are costly. You may not realize it soon, but bear the consequences for years to come. So invest with caution. That's all from this episode of Why Not Mint Money. Thanks for tuning in.